Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing good and staying safe. Today I will be sharing sweet and savory traditional snack treat recipe which can always be made in this festive season also. For sweet treat recipe, I have taken jaggery powder, that is 1 cup I should take, just 3/4 only I have taken, and 1 cup of white sugar. Totally you can take 2 cups either sugar or jaggery as you wish, 2 cups of water and bring it to boil. Don't need to check for any string like consistency and all, just it has to come to a boil, that's it. Recipe is just like that of shakar para, and we call it khajur. For that I am going to take this idiyappam flour, that is sivaya flour, that is rice flour. Rice flour which is used for making idiyappam. I will be taking 1.5 cup, and half cup I will be taking wheat flour. Wheat flour for giving nice chewy texture to the shakar para or the khajur, and 1 tablespoon of cardamom powder, 1 tablespoon of saunf or fennel powder, and pinch of salt always in any sweet treat. Nicely give it a good mix. Now we will start mixing this flour with nice boiling hot this jaggery water. All this one full 2 cups of water, 2 cups of flour and 2 cups of jaggery. This is the proportion I have taken. Nicely give it a good mix, even if the dough is sticky, right? Not thick consistency, no problem, leave it. The rice flour will fully absorb it. In this you can take only jaggery also or only sugar also. Just the color of the sweet treat will be very intense dark or light depending on that. That's it. Like this soft sticky dough you prepare and keep it in the kitchen countertop overnight. I will be leaving it in that counter for 24 hours. I prepared this dough at night. Next day night only I will be preparing this shakar para or khajur. Now here in Canada the weather has become very cold, goes to -1 degree also, and even snow showers you can see, and today whole day it was a rainy day. After resting the dough will get little bit fermented also, and it will not get spoiled at all. 24 hours I have left it on countertop only. I did not keep it anywhere in the fridge and all. Next day night, previous day night I mixed it and left it. Now next day night I have taken full log of khoa. This is mawa. This is approximately 300 grams I think, that I will be grating as it is frozen. I kept it out for some times. I will be just grating all this like this, and I will be just microwave for 30 seconds. Then start mixing it along with this dough. You can see how nice sticky dough it is, very nice and soft. To that we will add this mawa. This is half, other half also I will grate it and mix it in a little while. Generally back in our house we will not mix this mawa, but mixing the mawa is giving extraordinary different taste and also very good softness, and it gives a little rich taste to the sweet treat also. Nicely knead the dough along with the mawa. The sweetness of the mawa is also going to add up to the dough. Very easy recipe, just mixing it and leaving it on the countertop and mixing the right ingredients, you will end up making good shakar para. This is nothing but poppy seeds or khash khash. I have divided the dough into 2 big logs, and see how I will be just rolling it in this poppy seeds. That is going to give a nice beautiful texture from outside, even while eating, right? The crunch over top, it will be very nice. You can increase or decrease either poppy seeds, or along with that you can also add sesame seeds, but today I am doing only with poppy seeds or khash khash. This way you can roll it, it will split by the sides and all. You have to hold it and split it. But back in home and all they will make more thick, but today I am making it little bit flat. In my house my husband and all like it little bit flat and thin ones only, so I am not making the thick ones. Thick ones will puff up more big, but that will give little different texture and taste, and this will give different texture and taste. However you like, you can make it. See how I have given a nice cut by the side. You can see that is going to give very beautiful look while frying. While frying, it will just pop up like as if two of the khajur or shakar para sticked and fried together. For that look only, we give slits by the side. Few I have given slits and few I did not give slits. Let's see how it comes. This way you should nicely cut everything and cover it and keep with the towel so that they don't dry up. The oil should be medium to low. It should not be too high, otherwise it will become dark and inside it will stay very raw. So make the oil nice hot and keep the temperature medium low and fry it. Fry these khajurs until you see them light golden brown, because after it cool downs also they will add up a little more color and nice texture. Don't fry too dark, they will become hard. Instantly if you eat and see, they will be very soft, but as it goes, time passes and becomes completely cool down, they will just hold the shape and nice and soft and chewy. Very interesting and easy sweet treat recipe. I'm sure you all will try it and love it too. Definitely give it a try in this festive season. It is not only for festive season. These snacks are always great for kids at home, and also evening tea time snacks also it is great. Let's move on to our next recipe, that is savory recipe. For that I have taken 3 cups of maida or all-purpose flour. You can also choose to take wheat flour instead. I have taken 1 full tablespoon of pepper and crush it nicely. Along with that, I will be taking 1 tablespoon of jeera and half teaspoon of ajwain or carom seeds and salt to taste. Butter, I will melt it in the microwave and bring it here. I will be adding only 3 tablespoons of butter. It is liquid butter, nice and hot. I will be first mixing it with the flour. Nicely mix it all through the flour and hold and see if it is holding nicely like this way, right? Then start adding water and make a nice tight soft dough. I am preparing namkeen or savory namak pare. Just like shakar pare, we will be making namak pare. This can also be called as matri. Names are different, but the recipe is the same and shapes are different. I left the dough for just 20-30 minutes and then knead the dough and divide it this way and start making the process. The process is little lengthy. If you can go and sit down and start making, that will make your job easier. Now in that leftover butter, I have added enough oil and 2 to 3 tablespoons of maida and mix it and keep this slurry. We will need this in between. The first recipe was very easy. Just you have to make the dough and roll it and cut and start frying it. But here you have a little extra job, but worth trying it. This dough is nice stretchy dough. It takes a little time to stretch nicely. Use little flour in between and nicely roll it. Press it and roll. It will stretch easily. Roll it as thin as possible. That is the key for making nice, perfect and crispy matris. For that, see, I have, after that you give the slurry in between. We have butter, oil and even flour in between. If you want more crispiness and layers to pop up, you add more flour also, sprinkle in between, no worries. Now you have to roll it this way and cut them in the way I am showing it. Cutting this, you can choose how much the size you want to decide, right? According to that you have to cut. First I cut this in this size, but later on I realized it was too big, and next set and all I made small ones. 2 different ways you can make this matris or namak pare. I will be showing you in a little while. Now take those independent rolls and roll them this way, and to that I will be layering this slurry again, and you can also sprinkle the flour I told, right? Here I will sprinkle so that the layers are nicely popping up while frying the matris. Very tasty, very crispy they came out. I am making kids friendly, so I did not add chili flakes. You can always freely add chili flakes also while adding the other spices. That will give another kick to this savory treat. And again, if you want these not to puff up, you can just prick it with the fork also. Both the ways it works perfectly fine. One I made that triangle shape, and the other you can just simply keep flat and round shape like this. Now for this recipe, the oil should be nice and hot. You have to keep it medium to high. Don't keep it low, then they will not puff up. Especially when you're dropping in these namak pare in the oil. The oil should be extremely hot. Then only they will nicely puff up. After that, you can keep it little medium and again make it high. So you will end up making very crispy matris or namak pare this way. You have to fry them at least for 5 minutes until you reach this nice dark golden brown in color. Super tasty and extremely crispy namak pare is very much ready. Now all these sweet treat and also the savory treat I prepared and let it cool completely and pack them in airtight containers. You can always serve these same sweet and savory treats in your festive table also, but I made it for tea time snack and will be enjoying daily in the evening with tea. Look at these shakar pare, very crispy from outside, extremely soft and very tasty from inside. And these namak pares were also very crispy and tasty too. Now I have packed them in these kind of airtight leak lock containers, which will keep them fresh all week long. As it's winter and weather is becoming very cold, nowadays when I make tea, I add ginger for sure. These recipes which I have shared today are very traditional and very tasty recipes which can always be served in your tea time like how I did. I'm sure you all like these recipes. Definitely give a thumbs up. If you like my videos, do sure like, share and subscribe to my channel Live Tasty Be Happy. Soon I'll be back with another awesome recipe or a vlog. Until then, stay safe, take care, and goodbye.